You
hear you
see us?
guys. Yes. Hold on.
Yes.
Okay, I'm
Fire
here.
emojis, everybody. Fire
There she go.
emojis.
I'm here,
The baddest
guys.
is in the building. What's up, sis?
We're
Let's
having a
get it.
storm here. Hi, Mo. How are you?
I'm good and you.
I'm good. I'm good. Can't complain.
You looking
So what's
beautiful. We
going
got
on?
Thank you.
What's
I just
going
came from a
on?
whole production, rushing home. It was raining, storming in Miami right now.
oh my God. I'll be there next week. That's where I start promo at. So I was
Ah,
like, I can't wait to get there. Like, since
yeah.
you
This,
running around, I see you. I would just want to start off
yeah.
because I know we don't got much time with you, but I'm like, let me give sis her flowers soon as she get on the live because it's just
Thank
like
you.
21 years.
21
I
years.
know.
Your
Thank
album is
you.
legal.
Thank you.
21 years in the
Yeah.
game as the baddest.
Still
Yes,
on
it's
top of your
legal.
A game.
Thank you.
Still
Thank
doing
you,
your
man.
thing.
Thank you. Appreciate it. Thank you.
How is that? How has them 21 years been to you?
It's a blessing, I can't complain. It's not always good. Everything's not always good. You're gonna have them times when you got bumps and you gotta go through all this, but that's just life. It's all about how you push through all that and just keep continuing to grind and move forward because this is a life we live, this is a life we chose. And it comes with ups and downs. It don't always come with the glam and glitz. Sometimes shit get ugly. So you gotta be able to rock through that also. And 21 years, man, I just stay low, do me. I'm a person that just like to hustle and grind and keep it moving and that's about it.
Yeah, because you broke down a lot of barriers when you came out because everybody knows like 20 and 21 years, we have seen the music industry. It usually changes and shifts every 5. So
Uh-huh.
literally, my album is celebrating 20 years. My first album, 20
Hey.
years this Saturday. So I'm just
Okay.
like, I've seen a lot come, a lot go. But
Yeah.
those who of us who remain, we still look good. We still
Yes.
here. And that's why I
Yes.
always salute. You had the verses last week. It was
Yes.
lit.
Thank
Evie Eve.
you.
Litty.
Thank you. I
Litty.
love Eve.
Viral
Yes.
movie.
How was that
Yes.
experience?
It was a great experience. Eve is my girl. Me and Eve grew up in this whole industry together. Like I'm
Yep.
talking about like real friends talk on outside of this whole industry side. So we knew the good and the bad and the ugly. And just because she's on another side of the coast, once they came at us with the verses and it was, me and Eve, once we got ready to start we have a conversation, we talked about it. Just the instance of conversation just already put us in a space that we know it was gonna be all love. It was
Mm-hmm.
nothing negative. We was pumped, we was amped, like, oh, what songs we doing? We got this. And a lot of it is kind of like, okay, we gotta go for the songs that charted somewhere on Billboard first. And then we
Yeah.
just gotta work our way down. So we just kind of chopped it up and talked about that. And once rehearsal started, it was a moment to where, well, right before the rehearsal, Eve whole crew, something happened. They couldn't make it to Miami. She was expected to be in Miami. That's why she kept saying that, oh
Oh.
my God, I want to be in Miami with you because we were supposed to do it together here. And I think
Mm.
something happened with a team member, her. So they didn't want to push it back. We was like, oh, no, 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 no. We ready. It was one of the things, when you start dragging it out, it just started being like too much. So we was like, no, we
Yeah.
good. And of course, for her to do it away from London, so I just tried to make sure we create the vibe that it was going to be genuine, it was going to be love, and we almost had like a difficulty because if I was performing
Mhm.
and we lost her in sound because she was so far, it would have made everything be crazy. It would have kept skipping. So we was
Yeah.
thankful that didn't happen. That was our biggest thing we was worried about. Nobody knew that, but we knew that. So we was just trying to pray that didn't happen. And once everything was going flowing good, it was like, let's just show love. I like you, my girl. I know you're not here, but we want to make it feel like it's, the energy is here, the love is here.
Yeah.
And we just rocked out and did our thing.
That's what I love. How y'all, you could tell when people really been rocking and it's not just like a industry put together friendship. It's a
Yeah.
real one because the way
Right,
that
right.
y'all saluted and the way y'all was dancing to each other songs back and
Yeah.
forth. But sis,
All
when you
love.
walked out, I was like, "Whoo!"
I was ready. Yeah,
You
I
was
was. I,
ready.
I was like, "Hello, this is Eve. Hello, I'm a fan. It's gonna be my joints. I gotta rock out to like we in the club like back in the day." So of
Yes.
course we had those moments, and that's what just made it feel genuine, man. And I'm just happy we got a chance to do it, and happy we got a chance to show people, like this is where we started from way in the beginning. It's not just right now while we on the internet facade,
Yeah.
like we do have these records that just because they're not playing right this moment, and you may not remember, let us remind you. Let's go
Yeah.
Right.
back. You know what I mean? And all love.
That's what I love about the verses too. Just in case you forgot, it's like a slight reminder, like, oh, don't ever get it
Yeah.
twisted. Sis has a
Yeah.
Don't ever
catalog.
sleep.
Please don't
Because
play with her.
we did come out before the whole internet wave. It was no
Yeah.
Instagram, no Twitter, none of this stuff. Like, it was just us, and basically if those that was tapped into, the internet computer, but you didn't have this platform. So a
Yeah.
lot of people don't remember a lot of things. A lot of our stuff wasn't documented or recorded, so you can
Right.
see it and go back and say, oh, well, she did do this. You didn't know that. So it was just one of those moments, but it was a beautiful moment.
It
Yeah.
was, and baby,
Receipts.
when I say that hair stayed laid the whole show, I was like, wherever you got that,
Oh my gosh.
baby, that hair stayed. Because usually once you start performing, the hair get to stick into your earring.
Oh my
Baby, that hair was
gosh.
laid the whole
Yes,
show,
thank
sis.
you. Thank
But
you.
hold
Thank
on,
you.
though.
Thank
Hold on.
you.
Hold on.
Salute.
Hold on, Mo. What about the receipts, though? When she went in with receipts,
Oh,
I was like,
receipts.
yo, whoa.
Receipts. I worked on that record. I started that record like a couple months ago with Hitmaker. I produced the record with Hitmaker, and we was already the record was supposed to come out actually before the verses. And yeah, we just had to get a clearance. It was something that happened, so it kind of pushed it back. And then once we got a date for verses, because verses was already up in the air, but
Yeah.
we just it wasn't a date. So we was kind of working around that time. Once we got a date, it was like, okay, once this come out, we're gonna drop the record tonight, and then
Yes.
we're gonna shoot the video, blah blah blah, video shooting next weekend. We're gonna just keep it moving.
I don't need no receipts. I don't need no
Yeah.
receipts.
Yes,
Receipts.
Yes.
thank you.
You know that's in heavy rotation. That's in heavy rotation. I gotta support. Support starts
Thank
with
you.
us. But
Appreciate
I
that,
got a
man.
question, Trina. I got a question. Can we expect any records like Pullover? We
like
come on
Pullover?
now. We need some. What's
Oh,
up?
I
Pull
got
over
some
that.
records like
What we doing?
I got some records like Pullover. You know, when you just recording records now, I think for now, after the pandemic, for me, I think my whole mind was like, whoa. After being in the house for so long, I just became very like emotional and very like homebody and very sentimental over so much. I was thinking a
Yeah.
lot. I was in depth with a whole lot of stuff. And then now that we back outside, when you're outside, you want to turn up. You want to be happy. You want to be in a vibe. You want to just be, uplifted. So I'm definitely in the studio with the vibes to definitely
That's
make
what
you.
that's what I love about you too, because I'm like, one thing about Trina is she always gonna bring a wave, and I love the way that
Thank
you
you.
salute, support, and you always have this like female empowerment no matter what. I've seen the young girls from the mulattoes to the city girls show you
Yeah,
love. You come out,
love
y'all rock
them.
out. A lot of artists don't do that. They don't give
They
back to
don't.
this generation. They always say, oh, it's a whole new wave. I'm over here. But
Right.
you've literally performed with Lotto. You've literally got the love
Love Lotto.
from this generation, and they welcomed you in, because it's not it's two different worlds. Like, their
Yeah.
music is different from ours, but there's a way that you met it in the middle and you made that shit blend. So
Yeah.
you literally birthed a whole new generation. And
Thank
that's why I
Facts.
you.
love the love is always reciprocated to you. I see you have the baddest playlist where you let new artists shine. Like, that's love. A lot of
Yeah.
people don't do that. And I've also seen how, because when you're associated with people, people try to attach you to things, which recently happened, but still, you saluted a queen that we all love and look up to. It's just like, no matter what, I'm
First
still
of
gonna
all,
salute.
Right.
first of all, there will be absolutely no tolerance of slander towards the queen. Simple as that.
Period.
It's not even up for debate. I have nothing to say. That's just what it is. There will be no tolerance or disrespect of the queen. That's just what it is. Simple.
Especially now, like, with the
From
pandemic,
nobody. From
we've
nobody. I
been
don't
through
care
a
who it's
lot.
from nobody. We done been through a lot. So
Period.
much of the pandemic. We have been down. Let me just remind you. Let me update, because realistically, for me, on a whole different situation and a whole different, just from a different mindset, you got to understand. Like, right before we went into the pandemic, I lost my mom. So I went into like
Rest
one
in
of the
peace.
most. Thank
Yes.
you. One of the most like secluded moments of life that I'm still in, fighting my way out of. But the pandemic happened so fast right out of that. So for me, I was at home taking those moments and time to like heal, to work out, to get in the pool, to swim, to do stuff, paint, just stuff that I would not normally do. I was just doing it more and more because there was nowhere for us to go. I had so much time to think. I had so much time to cry. I had so much time to reset and reflect. I was going through the most like numb feeling that it's not even explainable. Like, and once that pandemic hit, all of that time I had to like pour myself into that. Now the pandemic has eased up and we was able to come back out, and I'm just getting adapted to being around like people, everybody, you know, the concerts, the clubs and stuff like that. And,
Yeah.
you know, I'm still in an emotional space. So I try to use that as work and to like be uplifted. And when that mixed with what my real feelings is, it's just a different space. You know what I mean? So
Yeah.
I'm always trying to be in the best of spirit, man, because this life we live is short. We all got a
Right.
time
Right.
we're gonna be here. We all got a time we're not gonna be here. So we gotta take that for what it is, and we gotta stay blessed up and humble and respectful
Yes.
and just focus on who we are and what we want to do for ourselves. You know, it starts with us. And I'm a above the negative person. I'm not a drama person. I'm all about
Yeah.
taking care of my family. If I could help somebody else, if I could rock out with you, the new generation of girls, come on, I love to see this shit. I love to see it. I
Yes.
love to watch it. I love to see them turn up. It's come on. If you're not doing this, we could think of a couple other things that you could be doing that's probably in a negative stance, that's not good, that's not making you money, or making money that's not in the best way. So why not salute the girls that's trying to come up, that's trying to put money in their pocket, feed their
Right.
child, feed their family, help the sister, help their mama that's probably been working 9 to 5 for the whole 24 5 years they've been living. Like, why not salute that? Why not uplift them? Why not? Because they in the worst time than we were. They in the internet time where people could say, and however you post a picture, you got one
Yes.
eyebrow out of place. They're shitting on you. If your
Yes.
fingernail
Right.
pop, they're talking about you. You could be having a bad day, ate too much, bloated, not eating. You could be having a tumor. Nobody knows what your situation is. One little
Yes.
thing, and people are down and talking shit about you. That's so negative. Like, for me, I'm not even in that. So I just like to, I get on the net, I post and say what I gotta say, and I be off. I can't consume myself into that. People, I swear, you could think I'm on it. I'm not in tune. I'm not tapped in because
Period.
I don't live inside that world. I don't live in that negative space. You know what I mean? And for me, you know, it's all about just up. I came into this guys. I came up into this like, oh, this wasn't the choice of what I wanted to do in my life. I was a realtor. I wanted to do real estate. So I had to come into something that was
Wow.
given to me, something that I walked into and I did and I aced it. I found a way to make it work for me. So when I see a new girl coming in trying to make it work for her, you could have been a bartender. You could have been, you know, you could have been the bad girl at the grocery store, whatever it is. Here's your way. Hey, you in the studio, you might make records, you may make bars. It may be the fast talk, the mumble rap, the new, the sexy, the ratchet, raunchy, whatever. Who cares? Why are you so in depth with negatively putting down the new people and what's going on instead of uplifting them?
Right.
That's how I live. That's how I believe it. So I'm gonna always show love to the new girls because I came in as a strong female. There's not an insecure bone in my body.
Yep.
Nothing. When I see girls, I'm like, oh, you look beautiful, ma. I love that. Like this, that's how I was raised. I don't know no other way to be.
So do you have your
Well,
eyes
well, damn,
on
you just
any?
preached.
Do you have your eyes on any up and coming female artists, or you know, just artists? Period. You know, because I know you got your entertainment for like, you know, with the artists. So you got your eyes on any of them?
I do. You know what? Let me explain this to you. I started Rockstar Music Group a couple years ago. And 2019, right in the midst of 2018, I started signing artists, and it was overwhelming. You know, I had my partner; they was helping out. I was basically like just the face. I wasn't the actual contact person of signing. I was just the person that, you know, it's my label, so I'm gonna do the CEO, the whole part to make sure everything's good. I signed artists. I thought they was dope. They was young. They knew they working, whatever. And then I went through this whole situation with putting out my album. I had a bad deal with my business partner. Everything went left. So you got to mean to tell me my album came out, and we're in June now. This is June of when the album dropped. So when my album dropped in June 2019, I'm thinking, boy, I got the biggest features on my album. I'm about to rock out. Everything is going great. And then the business side of it with the business partner went left. And I just didn't understand. And this is in the midst of that. In the midst of this, between June, July, August, my mom is at the worst time of being sick. I'm dealing with the album. I'm dealing with the management. I'm dealing with this. I'm dealing with the artist. I can't even function to even be collectively in sync with this. And, you know, I went step for step. A lot of the artists are not there now. One of the artists is there. I'm working with her closely. Her name is Nia Amber. You'll be seeing a lot from her. She got records out. I'm putting out a new record on her right now. I just feel like when you're an artist and you're a CEO and you got a label, you sign on other artists, you know, new artists got to understand and be respectful and understand you can't cheat the grind or the game. You got to put the work in. You got to put the work in. It's always the work that you got to put in. If you're going to stick with me, stay 10 toes down until we come up. Because I am Trina, but Trina cannot make the consumers like your music. Trina cannot make the consumers support or buy you. Trina can only give you a platform that can help you out. And that's all I'm trying to do. So I had to fall back a little bit and take it one step at a time with the artist to make sure I know I'm fully committed and I understand what's going on, because I don't want nobody chewing my ass up about their career not taking off, because that's not even my MO. Like, I don't even rock like that. I'm trying to help. But believe it or not, I am one human being. I'm not a robot. I'm one person. When I got a platform, I put my artist. I put Nia on the stage performing in front of K. Michelle. I put the artist on Love and Hip Hop to get a certain platform, do a showcase. I go on different shows and perform. I'm trying to do what I can do to get you that wave and that buzz. But for the new artists that I do put my eye on, that you come into this business with me, you got to work. Work your ass off.
Work.
I work 24 hours a day. I've been working 21 years. So all that staying behind, I want to ride the wave, kind of rock. Nah. You got to work, buddy. You got to work. You got to hustle on this internet as if your life depends on it. You can't sit back with your hands folded in the back of the bus or the Sprint or the tour bus thinking, oh, you on Trina team, you're going to be successful. It don't work like that. You get in what you put out. Put the work in. And I'm going to rock out with you until I can't rock out no more. That's how I feel. I'm 10 toes down with whoever, as long as I feel like you're working. I don't take all the excuses. I get up, I work my ass off. I fly in and out of every city, state, out of the U.S., in the U.S. I don't play no excuses. I don't give no excuse to my team. I get up and I handle my business. And that's how I'm able to sustain and be here these 21 years later. People say, how do you do it? I am just proactive. I believe in proper planning prevents piss poor performances all day, all night. And that's just what it is, man. You know, and as a female, we already come with a lot. We emotional. We go through a lot. We get in our way. Our whole,
yes, y'all do.
You know, some days that much you don't feel like being bothered. You gotta work. You gotta understand your focus in this industry. Understand what you want to do. You gotta know who you are. You can't lean on somebody and get mad when it don't work out for you if you know you're not going 100% in the paint. You know what I'm saying? You gotta go hard, man, because this a new time. Today the fans like you. Tomorrow it's a new girl. When I came into it, we had 5 or 6 girls that was in the industry. Missy, Fox, Kim, Eve, myself. It was Charlie Baltimore. It was a couple more rappers. The Brad. It was a couple artists. I don't want to leave out nobody. I hate when I leave out somebody, but you know, it was a hand selective. We have 500 now.
Yes.
We have 500 every day, whether you sign to a major label, whether you on an independent, whether you just internet buzzing. It's so many women, so many new artists, so many talented artists, but you got to be willing to put the work in. You got to be willing to put the work in, man. Nobody can do it for you. I could put you on this big old stage, but I can't get up there and do your song and your performance and your job. You got to get in that mirror and rehearse. You got to get in there and make sure this is what you want to put out in the universe. You got to do that, not me.
You're right.
Very well said. A lot of
what I
people
want to see.
That's what I'm saying. People think that, oh, I'm signing this person, I'm gonna automatically go. I even told my son, I said, you came out of my womb, and that don't mean that you automatically gonna sell a lot of records. You gotta want it more than anybody gonna give it to you. Period.
You know what I want to see? You know what I want to see for the culture? And I always give you flowers, Mo. I'm gonna give y'all both y'all flowers because life is short. You know what I want to see for the culture?
Wait.
I want to see 2 super women collab, a Trina and Mo record. I want to see that. I'm speaking that into the universe. I want to see that happen.
That's too easy. That's nothing.
I'm about to say, we got to it. Like, we done been
plenty of times. Like, you want to see a new updated vibe.
A new updated
record.
Oh, that's easy. That's easy.
Come on now. We got to do it for the culture.
That could be done overnight. We don't got no problem doing that. Mo know what it is.
We definitely gonna work on something. But I'm like,
for sure.
Like, if we really sat on here this whole time and man.
Oh boy, we got stories.
We got, man, history. Man,
yes, for sure.
I really wish that we could have documented all.
Oh my God, I be thinking.
Could you imagine?
Too, you know?
But look, it ain't too late. It ain't too late. It ain't too late.
Yeah.
And we got to capture these memories while we here right now.
Yeah,
so
we got to make some more memories.
We got to make movies.
Do you have a tour coming up? Like, how we moving around?
I'm setting the plan to go on tour later this year, sometime like November. So I'm looking forward to that. I'm super excited. I'm geared up with my team. We're working on it, trying to figure out who we want to go out with, who the tour going to be with. So yeah, look out for that.
Cannot wait. Receipts is out now.
Receipts.
Yes, it is.
Trina running around.
Big up to Hitmaker, man. He came in at a time when I was in a slump. And like bless me, like, yo, come in the studio, right? See, I like people that be respectful but humble and like know that you working with so many artists. That's the hottest artist in the game right now. But still, when I say I need a record from you and you like, I'm in Miami, come to the studio right now, sis, I got you. And we just work, we cook up like in the studio for 7 hours. You feel me? So to me, it's blessed up to him. He's doing major things. I'm just grateful, super grateful, man. And you know me, I'm gonna stay at it.
It's up from here on out.
All the way up. All the way up.
It's all the way up.
Absolutely.
I'm excited for everything. More life, more blessings. And you're gonna continue to be blessed You're gonna continue to be blessed
Thank
because
you.
you care about the people and you opening up
And
doors.
you are a blessing. That's why I'm
You're a
like, if you want to
blessing.
be
Thank
blessed,
you.
you have to be a blessing. And one thing
Thank you,
I can vouch
man.
for since day one, it's like
Thank
always been
you.
love. It's always been real. It's always been like, and I've never seen Trina go to sleep a day in my life. To this day, I be like, there was
I
one time when I was like, are they gonna go to sleep anytime?
No, sleep what? We're up. We outside. We up. I promise you. I'm like, I
I
don't
was, I
understand.
was
It's
like,
like a
is anybody gonna
robot.
go to sleep?
Nah, man. When I go to sleep, I'm back up. I'm thinking in my sleep like I gotta get to. We gotta get to.
Or
We
she be
gotta
like,
get
I
to the
gotta
money.
catch a
We
plane.
ain't got 100
Literally,
mil.
I'm
We ain't
out.
chilling yet. Nah, we out. We at it for the
Yes.
money. Nah, believe that.
Thank you for joining us
Man, I
tonight,
Thank you
Trina.
appreciate
so
you guys,
much.
Really
man.
appreciate you. You really inspired me. Everybody that's tuned in. I saw
Everybody.
Thank
Nivea on the
you.
live. Yanni's on
Yes.
Positive
the live.
vibes.
He just mastered my single.
Yanni, Nivea.
Brian Morgan's on the live. My manager was on here. He was like, he loved how you show Beyonce love on her
Yep.
page. Like a lot of people just love how you just always
Beyonce is the
salute.
queen. Beyonce is the queen. We're not talking about nothing else. Let's be
There you
very
go.
clear. It's
Let's get
Beyonce or
it.
whatever for whoever. I
There
will
you
say
go.
whatever. It's nothing to say. That's the queen. We're not even talking about that. That's top tier. Like we not
Yep.
go, that's dead that. All that. Whatever. Whoever feel however. Dead that. It's done.
Immediately.
And I ain't changing my tone or what I feel. That's it. It's up and it's stuck about the queen. That's over.
There we
Done.
go. There
Nah,
Listen,
we
we
ain't
we
doing
go.
we
that.
appreciate you so much,
Thank
No
Queen.
you.
doubt,
We
man.
appreciate you so
Appreciate you
much.
guys too.
More life, more blessings.
Thank you,
Oh,
man.
And
Thank
listen,
you.
we speaking all the success and the blessings in the universe,
Yes.
and we gonna keep it positive.
run
Anything
it up.
negative, we staying away from anything negative trying to bring us
Nah.
down.
Nah.
Salute,
Yep.
Queen. We appreciate you.
Appreciate you too, man. Bless, no doubt. Love up.
All right.
Thank
All
you.
right. Thank you.